Wow, so lots of people. I have to tell you, I'm very emotional to be here in Athens tonight with you. First of all, the Greek public is a great public. You're passionate, you're emotional, and you're dedicated. And this is all what performance artists wish to be. I'm not here to show you my own work or to perform. I'm here to be delegate of my own institute and legacy, Marina ABRAMOVIC Institute, MAI, to really place performance art on the planet. And Greece is one of my pieces of the planet I want to show here. So, let's start with a joke. This is always the best. How many performance artists you need to fix the light bulb? Answer is, I don't know. I was there only 6 hours. So, this brings us to the long duration work. And why long duration performance is so important, and why we are presenting this long duration work here, together with the NEON, and why we are in Greece, and why we're in BENAKI Museum. But before I tell you all these answers to these questions, I have to tell you that it was enormous infrastructure working around to place this event of 7 weeks here in the front of you. Which I'd like to talk to you is about performance. This is what I'm here for. The NEON and MAI, we share so many similar interests and missions. One thing is to really work with large public and to work in public spaces. Doesn't need to be museum, can be empty factory, can be street, can be any place that can actually large groups of people come and gather. And one of the most important part is education, to really educate people about immaterial forms of art. So immateriality of forms of art is very important. Everything which is, no, you can't hang on the wall like a painting and then come next day is there. Something which is, time-based art, theater and performance and dance and video and film and this kind of works. So that you have to be placed in time to see them, otherwise don't exist. But in my career of 40 years now of performance art, I find out that actually long duration performance art is the most important. Why? Because long duration work of art really work with transformation of the human consciousness. If you have something which you perform 1 hour, 15 minutes, or even 8 hours or 1 day, it's one thing. But if you perform something 7 weeks, like these people are going to perform in BENAKI Museum, which is full 324 hours, this is enormous. This is so incredibly huge effort of the human being to do that, and to reach and to pass the physical and the mental limits, and the public to see this. So how public going to follow? How is the participation of the public in this kind of situation? We create a system of the method that you have to go through on the first floor in order to do very simple exercises, that you actually come to the state of mind, that you can see if something is very long and very little things are happening. Performance sometimes is about person standing and just light past the room, or somebody's breathing. It's very minimal, but talk about life itself. The one thing about performance is presence, is being here and now in this particular moment. And I like to demonstrate you this, just as we are all here together. Please, can you close your eyes and we just stand in total silence here and now for 1 minute. This is very short, 1 minute, but it's very important to do all together. Let's do it. We start. 1 minute in complete silence and just be here now in this place, in Athens, in Greece, on the planet Earth. Thank you. I'm a long duration artist. I have no idea it was 1 minute. I could be here 3 hours in no time, but it's cold. So now, you will experience just this feeling of presence and being here in the space at the same time. Performance is about changing yourself. And by changing yourself, you can change many others. And it's also, it's so easy to criticize the world as it is. But what we can do in our own personal level to change something, by changing ourselves, we can change lots of things. We can change our consciousness and then the view of things, and and do something that is beneficial. So the performance can't change the world, but have this benefit of being democratic and have power of community and connectedness with other people. Performance artists performing alone, it's useless. He needs the public. He needs the energy of the public that he can push his limits as far as he can go. That energy of the public is essential. This is why it's so important in these 7 weeks that all of you follow the process of these artists who are doing upstairs this long-duration work, because you need, to help them, and they need this energy. When the people told me that performance art in Greece is not so developed, I didn't believe. When we give the open call, we got 320 applications of people that want to do performance. 320 from all over places of Greece. We choose 29 artists. This program is very, very rich. We have workshops, which I'm doing tomorrow, one workshop with 8 artists. You're all welcome to come in auditorium. There are lectures, there are symposiums, there are some international artists who are coming in April to also do long-duration work. It's all about long-duration work and interaction with the public and performer. And one important thing also is that, you have to be there. You have to be there with them all the time. One thing that I think that we always lose, it's that performance art is material, and art these days, material art, become commodity. But never happened to performance. And it's something to do with always economical crisis. Every time there is the money, then material art go up. Right now, performance is up. But also, it's really important, another question, the function of the museum today. We can't anymore have the museums with the 20th century concepts. It's old, it's passé. The museum today have to be power station of energy, have to be live, have to be visited by people, have to be constant flow. And this is what's happening right now, since this morning, here, today, in Greece, which I'm very, very grateful. And then I want to say something with the title. Look at this title. I'm really bad in mathematics, never been good. But I was thinking, okay, what we have here, MAI plus, NEON plus MAI, then what we miss, equal, as one. As one, it's very important to be together as the one unity, all of us. Thank you.